One live. Here we are, Sami. Yeah, I was always thinking that with the metaverse, when I'll say, look, can I give you a coffee? And I'll do like that, and you'll get the coffee, and that's it. I don't know how long we'll have to wait until that's real, Matrix style. I don't know.
It's coming soon.
It's
Yeah. Going so fast now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's coming really soon.
It's incredible how I'm 50 years old this year, and I was thinking. I went today to the school for a meeting, parents, meeting about video games. Video games, but not only, also what kids are watching on Netflix and all the problems related, because maybe you have 5 years old kid that are watching Squid Games or 18 years old movies. So there are a lot of issues today because kids have access. A lot of parents, they have no idea what they're doing, and so on. But I was thinking, wow, when I was, 5, I mean, it was the 70s. It didn't exist internet. I mean, it's crazy if you think about it.
True. True. I think it's changing, and changing so fast.
And I would say the crypto world is crypto in general, crypto, NFTs, metaverse is going even faster because I come from the tech startup world. And of course, it's fast, like move fast, break things, Facebook style. But you had a certain pace in the last 10 years. Crypto world, I mean, every 3 seconds is something new and changed. And no, why are you using now, I don't know, this chain that now there is this new that is incredible. How do you deal with that the technology keeps changing?
It's going, according to me, it's going 10 times faster. When I start crypto, people used to say, okay, you are from Stone Age world. I say, okay. And 1 year of crypto, it's 10 years of Stone Age. So you will see how it's going fast. And the thing is, you need to just be aware and be able to see everything around you, and able to grab all information and put it, as evolution of, if you're working on process, to being able to evolve on your process, and being evolve on your project. So end of the day, when you will have all information, your roadmap still continue and evolve step by step.
Got it.
One step. Sorry.
Give me the context so that we help people watching our conversation to understand exactly what you're doing and where you come from. What's your background before Cross the Ages, and then we'll go into Cross the Ages.
Okay, sure. So my name is Sami. I'm 37 now. I come from the audiovisual sector. So I used to produce movie. So before that, I do all the job on this part. I used to be assistant and working on graphic. And after that, I become producer for many years. And I produce a documentary, short movie, and also long movie. Before that, when I was 9, I started to collect the collectible. So this is my passion. I do that for more than 27 years, 28 now. And I'm a super geek. So everything about Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, World of Warcraft, all these kind of cards, this is a thing that I know so well. And I start the production of gaming. So I start I think it's going to be maybe 10 years ago. So my company, we have 5 company, worldwide company in Japan, in Brazil, France, England, and we produce video game. We already produce more than 50 video game on different platforms. So this is who am I.
Wow. What kind of video game you were producing? I mean, you were producing your original video game. You were working, I don't know, for Nintendo to develop a part of video game.
We publish game for Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox, Steam, Android, and we have our own IP. So we created a new kind of contents. So game of fighting, adventure game, simulation, a lot of different kind of game.
Got it. How many people are working at the moment in the company?
So on my previous company, we used to be 65, and on Across the Ages, we are 145 now.
Wow.
So 210 people.
Got it. By the way, what do you think about the Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition? I'm curious to know if everything will change, nothing change.
It hurts. I was wondering a thing like that. It was like before when we seen Bethesda, that Microsoft being, take the acquisition of Bethesda. It seems that Microsoft is coming back, and getting those IP will be a real game changer, because it will allow them to have like some game, and maybe they can be able to say, okay, now it's gonna be like exclusive for Xbox, and this will change a lot of things. So yeah, the market is changing, on gaming, and you have a more and more merging, of company to just have some few people but super strong.
Got it. Yeah, by the way, it's interesting because imagine if, I don't know, Zuckerberg would have tried to buy Activision Blizzard. They would have put him in jail. They would never allow to do that. Microsoft, yeah, okay, 70 bill, 80 bill, yeah, all right, yeah, you can get this. But this is, I think, one interesting point, and I would like your opinion about it. In video game industry, you have some mega players at the moment, and probably as a game developer, you have to choose. If you develop for, I don't know, Xbox or PlayStation, it's a very tough market, and all of these companies, they have huge budget, so it's like having Google, Facebook, Apple. I mean, there are big tech players dominating. My feeling is that with this, let's say, Web3 new era, also in video games, well, things can change a bit. The balance can change. You can have a different way of interacting, different way of developing games. So I was curious if it's just my bias, but it's not true. At the end of the day, there are three companies, they are dominating the market, and that's it. Or there is a new option, a new window also for the video game industry.
Today, the market is really focused on the three first, So you have Nintendo, Sony, and after that Xbox. Every publisher is looking for doing sales, digital and physical, and you need to have the number and metrics in front of that. So if you want to publish a game, you're gonna port this game, for Nintendo, for example. So it will take time, and it will take an amount, and you will do it, for Sony, because it's a different job, and you will do it for Xbox. The thing is, for all the platform, you will have a number of more or less. We know that for the digits, Nintendo is the first one, and after that, it's gonna be PlayStation, and after that, it's gonna be Xbox. This is gonna be the total amount. If you want to try to sell it in another place, it will be another job. But you, as publisher, your job is you have an amount that you need to do the zero. Imagine that your game costs 500K. You need to create the number of cells to be able to go to the zero. Maybe you got it, in 1 year, maybe in 2 years. So your objective is trying to find the zero. And after that, you can maybe able to create a profit, on the game, because it's a long term. So basically, when you are a publisher, you need to create a concept or a game that you'll be able to get the zero quickly, and after that, you can be able to make some profit on it.
Yeah. And do you think that this scenario will change with NFT games, crypto? How will it change? How do you go out from this, let's say, monopoly?
Okay, if you take, for example, the game we seen on the field of crypto today, it's in the studio, so it's not something a AAA project, and they are absolutely not AAA project for now. If you think about it, and you've seen like which amount they raised and what is a global sale of that, it absolutely changed all the rules about the gaming. So some company used to maybe made like 1 million, on the field of gaming, become 5 billion. So it's absolutely insane, So everyone is trying to come. It's why you have like so many new projects of gaming and so many projects of NFT, because everything is about speculation. So everyone wants to try his chance and say, okay, this is El Dorado, it's a gold, this is a new stuff, I want to come, I want to be in. And we will see like so many projects, and step by step, we will be able to see clearly a newcomer new people coming, on this field, but with a super high quality. And this is how, we will have, exactly as we've seen with Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony, some major coming and having, a large part, on the NFT and blockchain parts. About the gaming, we're talking about the gaming on this field.
Got it. Yeah, you touched on an incredible, important point, I think. I was having a look the other day. One of my kids, 13 years old, he was playing Axie Infinity, okay? And I mean, if I look at the game design, I mean, it looked like, I don't know, and I compare it with, I don't know, Fortnite or that. You think, wow, this is what kind of game it is. Like the general I don't know how you say in the game slang, but the general
quality of the game and the shape of the game, and sure,
is, let's say, a bit. It's still at the beginning of the development. I don't know how to say it in a good way, but it's like, you watch a movie that I do with my webcam, or a movie by Martin Scorsese with incredible design, photography, Avengers. I mean, that's the feeling. But on the other side is incredible the different dynamics. So you think that also for this kind of NFT games, crypto games, video games, will get to a level of quality like, the traditional games?
Definitely. In fact, what's happened, it's only about the feeling. If you think about it, your son is playing because he's happy to do it, and he's not looking for the graphic and just for the experience he will get. The experience with Axie Infinity is a new kind of experience, a play to earn. So now you're giving back the power to the people, and say to someone that he can play to a game and having something that he can able to sell, buy, and create the value. This is totally new. So people accept that the graphic will be lower, but the graphic will grow up and up, because this is exactly, the way and how it's going to be evolved. So the strong thing about Axie Infinity, they was one of the first coming with a new model economic and new concept. And this is why and how people are coming. For a game, in my point of view, there are two ways to come to the game: the game himself or the marketing. When you put them all together, you have the combination as Fortnite or Genshin Impact. If you have the marketing, it's because your son, if you ask him, why did you play to Axie Infinity? And he will tell you, I have a friend who played to Axie Infinity, he said something, he made $100, and you will see, and that's why I want to play this game. Marketing, This is experience, how you can grab someone. And it's going to evolve. And we are in crypto. So 10 times quicker than, the old stone. Yeah, 10 times faster.
That's another interesting thing, that some, like if I think about Axie Infinity or something like that, there are people that only play for the money, and there are stories, they play so that you can make money, play to earn. Well, great, but what do you think? I mean, if you have a community of people that are there only for the money and not for the game itself, because you like the game, you are entertained, and of course you also get money out of it, great, but if it's only the money, I don't know how sustainable it is in the long term. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
You're absolutely right. It's not sustainable. And if you think about it, why all the game has the same lifetime? 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. It's only about speculation. People don't care about the game on crypto. They just care about the money. So there are a way, to create something new. And this is exactly what we tried to create for Cross the Ages. We created an IP, something so strong that whatever what's going to happen, people will love the IP, will love the story, will read the book to understand, what it was talking about, what is the topic. If you create it on your game, you will have always a new game coming, every few months, and every new game coming with a new hype, and people will go to another game and going to another game and going to another game. So it's not sustainable.
Got it. The other day, I was talking with a friend who is a game developer. By the way, in Brighton, there are 2-3 studios of game developer, I realized. And we were talking about NFT because I launched recently my NFT, which is a utility NFT, by the way. It's not only art, you have access to products and service. So it's a utility NFT. And I was talking about NFT, and I say, man, NFT, wow. And in your sector, gaming and NFT. And I was expecting to find yes, that would be incredible. And he was really skeptic. And he gave me this argument. So help me to counter, to fight back next time that I meet him. So he said, well, yeah, okay, you play a video game. Okay. And you earn your NFT. And maybe it's a hat. Your digital hat is yours, is in your wallet. Great. You have the ownership of that. Congratulations. And then you think that you go in Fortnite and you use your NFT. And this will never happen until, Fortnite and, I don't know, Call of Duty agree to an interoperable way of showing the same digital objects. It will never happen. So he was very, very skeptical about it. And I didn't think about the interoperability between platforms. And he was also pushing on the fact that these monopolies, they try to protect their game. There is not an open approach, let's say. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I think we have to wait and see what's going to happen. It's like, why we have like so many metaverse, and is it like scalable, and are we able to have a bridge between different metaverse or bridge between different game? I think, in my opinion, that the super player, will try to find a way to create the bridge between different communities, because it's good. If you are able to have the community of Genshin Impact, Fortnite, and all together, it's just going to be amazing for the community to say, oh, wow, this is nice featuring. So it's just a question about the time that everything will be settled, and everyone will try to understand how we can do something smart where everyone will find something, and being able to have the best. So it's just a question about the time.
Got it. So it's not if, it's just when.
Yeah.
And do you expect that, I don't know, Epic Games or Activision, Microsoft will implement NFT in one of their major video games? Because that would have an impact on, I don't know, hundreds of millions of people in one go. Immediately NFT would go super mainstream if one of these players will adopt.
For sure. We see now, Ubisoft is coming on scene, and coming on invest massively on the NFT. What do you think? The other publisher will wait and see? They're all coming. It's just a question about the team. They just, have to find the good angle to come. Niantic is coming. Niantic with Pokemon Go. They raised 300 million and they're coming, on the space. What do you think? They're going to wait? They're all going to come. All of them. All. And this is like my prediction. You will see all of them going to come. Just a question about that.
It's interesting because, of course, if you are, if you believe in crypto world and crypto land, NFT land, and Bitcoin and so on, of course, it's very easy to have an opinion about it. But when you talk with, sometimes I talk also with CEOs from really huge companies, people that are really clever, smart. They have an incredible team of people, and they don't get it. They really don't understand why, I don't know, Bitcoin or NFT, no, it's just scam. For me, it's incredible. It's really incredible. But I agree. I don't see how major players will not adopt, or they will do like Blockbuster and the Netflix story, and that's it,
If you want my point of view, this is exactly the same thing when internet comes. And companies say, okay, we're not going to come in internet. We don't believe that. Virgin, for example, say, no, we're not going to sell our book and our stuff on internet. We don't care about internet. We have people and they will come and we trust on the people. Okay, trust on them. The market is changing, so you have to adopt and you have to go quick and fast. So everything is changing. I remember, when internet started, I was young, and someone was saying, one day we can be able to sell some stuff on internet. You say, come on. Everyone was saying that he's mad. He's like, it's not possible. And the truth is, it's just an evolution. So what's going to happen? It's like you can continue or you stop. So you can't, stop. So the only way is to evolve and try to understand how the market is coming. The thing is, you can't, put everything in, directly. You have to wait and see what's going to happen for the other. The first one, will have like so many fail, and you will use the fail to just go faster, So yeah, it's another time question of time.
I totally agree. Sami, I remember when the internet started, and I went to an event as a speaker saying, look, people, companies will sell online, people will buy online. And I still remember, like it was yesterday, one guy, CEO from a big Italian company, stand up, he got the mic like, all right, let me say something to this idiot. And he say, do you really believe that consumer will buy tomatoes, because in Italy it's all about food, Do you think they will buy tomatoes online? Do you think that when they go to buy and they smell it, how are they going to do it on the internet? And everyone laughing, saying, yeah, he's right. Who will ever buy, vegetables or like, and it's crazy. And then everything changed, and that's it. But I mean, they will pay the price of it. I have a question, Sami, for you. From my community, because I say to my NFT holders community, say, look, I'm gonna have a chat with Sami, and if you have a question, and I saw that a couple of them, Riccardo Pesce and Paris 87, they are curious about Polygon. So why did you choose Polygon as a blockchain? And so you see that immediately on the technical side, and what's your experience, feedback about it?
Sustainable. You have the brand, of Polygon. Working with Matic will allow us to have a technical team working on the project 7 days and 24 hours, and to be able to resolve everything. This is the first point. The second one is about like the gas fee. We made a promise, for the user to say, if you want to mint a card on Cross the Ages, we will be able to mint a card for $1. Never more than that. And this is a thing that we're not able to do with ERC20 with Ethereum today. And when you have a strong partner, a Sandbox, on the project, and all your partner, are using Polygon, it's better for us to have the same technology, because what we want is like having a way to create the bridge on the future to, exactly as you say, before, to create the link between different projects. I truly believe that Polygon is one of the good choice to do. And more than that, I truly believe on the multi-chain. And Polygon is one of the way for us to being able on the future to don't have only Polygon. So today, we found them super cool, really great, about like how they give us, and how they help us on the project and how they invest. And they answer to absolutely all the questions that we need, internally on the game. So when you have a partner, strong partner, able to give you all the answer and say, okay, we're gonna help for that, we're gonna do that for you. We're gonna be able to give you this guarantee for all the long of your game. That's it.